Togoza everyone, Togoza. This video, on this video I've used some pictures which I got from the internet. They are a little bit scary. If you are someone who's scared, scared of the dark, scared of scared of ghosts and stuff like that, please do not watch this video. But only those who are not that scared, then they can watch it. If you know that you are scared, what you can do, you can just turn your phone over so that you don't see the pictures, but then you can hear the message that I'm delivering for you. Thank you so much. Tokozani, good day everyone, please welcome back. This is Gogo Mahabo. Thank you so much guys for tuning in, and if you are new, remember to subscribe and like my page and hit the notification bell. Okay, I think last year I did a video where I was talking about types of spirits, and I promised you guys that we'll get into details about that. Yes, we are still gonna do that. Don't be surprised when you see me doing a certain type of video, or maybe today that today I talk about this topic, and then I promise to to add more on it, and then I take so long to do another video about that topic that I was talking about. The thing is, I don't like talking about same thing. Find that I make more videos about same thing, and in a short space of time. I don't like that. I become bored. So I prefer to do something, then the other day I do something different. I know that I promised you so many videos, and I know I owe you. I know that I still owe you chakras. I owe you so many things. So don't worry. I prefer doing it like this. This is how I enjoy making the videos. Okay guys, we talked about spirits, types of spirits. Today's video, okay, still on spirits. I just want to give you guys some tips. Sometimes in life you find that things are not going right. Lately you are having some bad luck, and this thing is affecting your relationship, it's affecting your finances, it's affecting your mood, it's affecting everything about you. Or sometimes it's even affecting your health as well. So sometimes you'll think that maybe it's something to do with witchcraft, maybe a spell of some sort, things like that. That's why in most cases when you feel that no, you know what, things are not right, we always go to consult, check from outside what is happening with us, so that we'll be able to fix it as quickly as we can. But I want you guys to know that sometimes you can suffer those things, but then you find that this is not anything to do with witchcraft, but it's something different. Maybe this is something to do with spirits. And so today's video, it's tips on when to know when you are spiritually or demonically attached. So spiritually here, I'm not talking about you know I'm not talking about when you have a spiritual gift. No, I'm talking about a spirit, just a spirit, a roaming spirit. I'm talking about spirits like ghosts. Ghosts are roaming spirits. The spirits, they're still attached to the earth. They're not able to cross over into the light. They can't see the light, or they don't want to follow the light because they're still attached. We'll have more videos about ghosts so that we'll understand what ghosts are. I don't know if you guys have seen ghosts. I don't know if you believe in them. I believe in them. I've encountered ghost experiences quite a number of times in my life. One day I'll tell you my story about the ghosts that I have encountered. I'll have short stories about those ones, and maybe you can also send me something, even if it's on WhatsApp. But this will come. This will come. Send me a story on WhatsApp, and then if maybe you've encountered something, and then I'll have a storytelling about it. Yes, but that one, this opportunity is still coming. It will come. So let's let's hear what I have to say to you guys. Yes, when I talk about spirits, I talk about ghosts. I talk about poltergeist, which are the ghosts which are able to manifest. I agree, when we have ghosts, we have, the good ones, the good ghosts, and the bad ones. The good ones, they're just, innocent. Usually find that it's a ghost of a child. This child, she's just innocent. This child needs prayer so that he or she can be able to cross over into the light to meet with his or her spiritual guides, or his or her ancestors on the other side. Yes. And we have bad spirits as well, those who have been doing bad things, or maybe they died horrible death, or maybe when they died, there was something they were they were working on something, they were busy with something, and they were not done. For an example, let's say maybe we find that if maybe it's someone, a man, a happily married man who was like building a house, for his family. And before the house can be finished, when it was almost complete, and then let's say the husband, he comes involved in a car accident, or he was killed, he was murdered. And then you usually find that these are the type of people who will always come back as ghosts. Usually they're not able to sleep peacefully. And therefore it's us, the livings. It's us who must make sure that when we send them off, in a good way. And we always make sure that if our loved ones, died as a result of a car accident, murder, or even suicide, we need to do some processes, or some, just something just to make sure that they're able, the spirits are able to cross over into the light. The spirits do not roam around, the spirits do not suffer, because as long as it does not cross over, then it becomes, a disturbed spirit. Yes. I know that some, when we hear them on okay, I forgot that name. Okay, it's fine, let's leave it like that. Okay. Yes, I wanted to tell you that sometimes, like when we watch things like paranormal activities, some ghosts will appear as if maybe they're happy wherever they are, such things, but we'll talk about that next time. But in most cases, the spirits are not resting peacefully. That's why they need our prayer, so that they'll be able to cross over into the light. Because to show that they're not happy, they will start attacking us, you know. Okay. And yeah, and yes, like I've said, the topic for today is tips to know when you are spiritually or demonically attached. Okay. I have 10 items here. And I want you to know that the reason why you will be spiritually or demonically attached, why the spirit is doing this to you, it is because you are like an energy, source to this spirit. Therefore, it depends on your energy for survival. That's why. And okay, the first item, um you'll become very tired during the day. You find that you are a hard worker, you are an energetic person, but lately you are always tired during the day. You are always tired. You don't understand why. You always feel like sleeping. You always feel like just sitting down, not doing anything. You don't feel like walking around, not exercising, not doing anything. Your body just becomes tense, tired. Number two, you become sleepless at night. At night, you cannot sleep. You turn and toss, turn and toss. When you try to sleep, you feel as if, something or someone is sitting on your chest. You can't breathe. You can't breathe. And okay, number three, you start having sudden mood swings. You feel stressed, depressed, and often feeling sick. The sickness comes and goes. It comes and goes. Something out of the ordinary, something out of nowhere. Sometimes you find that in most cases, or most instances, you're always, angry, you're shouting, you're moody. Even small things, they make you angry. It is not you, it is that spirit. It is controlling you, it is using your energy. The more you're feeling stressed, depressed, angry, is the more that it gets its energy. It is the more that it is able to manifest. So when you get depressed and angry and tired, I want you to know that as long as you can control yourself, then it means that you are helping it to manifest. And once it becomes fully manifested, then it is going to attack you as well. Number 4, you feel drained and empty. You can't do anything. You always feel drained. Number 5, you start having sleeping paralysis, even when your eyes are even open. You know, we have sleep paralysis when we're sleeping, half asleep, half awake. But this time, it will even happen to you even when you're not sleeping, even when your eyes are not closed. You start having those things. You can't move your body. You can't do anything. You sense something in the room with you, or you can even see it. Number 6, you start seeing figures or apparitions. This is the scary one. This is the scary one. This is the scary one. I've seen apparitions few times, and yeah, it really did something on me, because I spent months and months, being scared, especially scared of the dark, scared of sleeping in the dark. I'll talk about this next time. Okay, number 7, the attachment you have will eventually affect other people close to you. Yes, because once you are attached, it means that this spirit, it follows you everywhere you go. Wherever you go, it follows you. You will say, you'll be like, okay, I feel like the house that I'm staying in is haunted. Let me move out of this house. Let me, get some other place, to stay at. You move to a new place, it follows you. You go back home to your mom's place, it follows you. And therefore it ends up, attacking other people inside the house. Okay, number 8, you'll always hear thumping. Thumping sounds as if someone is hitting on something. Maybe you hear it like maybe inside the ceiling, behind the wall, even on furnitures. You feel like someone is knocking. You can hear it, the knocking. Usually they knock 3 times. Knocking on doors, knocking on anything, on everything, all the furniture inside the house. I've had knockings. I'll tell you about it next time. Sometimes a doorbell, they just come and ring the door. When you open the door, you can't see anyone. You go back inside the house. It rings again. You go back to check, there's no one, over and over again. Sometimes you can even hear footsteps, and the footsteps, this is the most scary one, because I've experienced it as well. Okay, number 9, if you have pet like a dog, you'll also notice some changes on the behavior of the dog. It will stare at an empty space to show you that it can see something or someone, or maybe you find that it's staring at something. It will start howling. It looks scared. It even try to hide. It will either end up dying, end up dead, or just run away from home. This is because, animals like dogs, cats, I don't know about wild animals, they can see, they have the third eye. The third eye are very, very active. They're not like us people. The third eye are very active. So they can see spirits, they can see ghosts, they can see poltergeists, they can see demons, they can see those things. Okay, I want you to know that, okay, you might find that maybe you're experiencing some of this or all of this, but this does not mean that you are spiritually or demonically attached. Do not conclude it. All you need to do, if like you experience things like this, make sure that you consult somewhere. Maybe you can start with a sangoma or a prophet or a priest. Yes, a sangoma or a prophet, to check first for you if whatever you're feeling, it is something it's not anything to do with witchcraft. But then it won't be witchcraft, because the minute you hear sounds, witches don't make sounds. Witches, they always try to hide themselves. They want to fast asleep. If you are awake, they know the magic, they won't be able to wake. So once you start having all these things, especially the sounds, those things, all you need to do is to make sure that you consult with your sangoma or a prophet. Because the reason being that if you find that you are spiritually gifted, yes, to make you scared, because maybe your ancestors, they're trying to get your attention, they can, you know, make some sounds, some noises. This is what they can do. I've experienced this as well, and I was scared. I thought that it was witchcraft, but then I only found out that it is my ancestors that trying. They've been trying. So they saw that, you know what, this person will never do what she's supposed to do. That's when they started scaring me. And then after I heard about it, and then after I accepted the calling, then automatically it stopped. So you're going to consult to check if whatever you're feeling or whatever is happening around you, if what is it? Is it something to do with your spiritual calling? If the answer is a no, is it something to do with your past loved ones? Maybe someone in the family has passed on, and this person is not yet into the light, and they want, you know, some attention. They want you to help them with something, maybe some prayer, or maybe the spirit is somewhere. It needs to come back home. Maybe the person died, you know, had an accident, and you know, you only took the body. The spirit was not taken. You see, so that's why the spirit is roaming around. It wants to be laid to rest. It wants to be able to cross over into the light. So you'll hear about these things. You're going to check if it's one of those, and if it's not, and you're the person that you're consulting with will tell you. If it's none of those, and then they will tell you that no, it's none of those. It means that it is something to do with a ghost, a poltergeist, or even a demon. That's where you'll be able to go to like people who are spiritually gifted, like mediums, psychics, those people that trained differently. They can be able, you know, the way they've been trained and the way they've been protected, they will be able to, you know, to make this spirit which has been attached to you, you know, to go away. They can even have a communication with the spirit to hear what it wants, what type of spirit it is, if it has a name, what is its name, what does it want from you, when did it attach itself to you, and then they'll be able to let it go away. Go away. If it is a good spirit, they pray for it so that it goes into the light. If it is not a good spirit, they still make their own prayers to make sure that the spirit goes away. And if you find that the medium that you went to, or the psychic that you went to, won't be able, is not able to, you know, to help you with this thing, normally they will always refer you to priest, to Roman priest, yes, Catholic priest, yes. They'll send you to such type of priest, and then you'll go there, and then they will help you, especially if it's a demonic thing. Especially if it's a demonic thing. But then if it's just a simple ghost or a poltergeist, yes, psychic and mediums, they're able to, you know, communicate with them and tell them to go away, or tell them to go into the light. This is what they're able to do. I want you to know that once you have you experience none of the items that I've mentioned above, you need to be very, very worried, because the demonic energy will take control over you. It will use your body, and therefore it will use your body in the wrong way. All it wants you to be afraid. It wants you to be anxious. It wants you to be freaked out. What you have to do before you can even go, you know, anywhere, you need to make sure that, as a person, make sure that all the time, from time to time, you always smudge your house, you smudge your whole body. And as you do all this, and then always make sure that whenever you do the smudging, you always talk. You talk. You get rid of the negative energies, the dark energies. You invite good energy. You invite the light into your home. Oh, this is what you need to do. And I want you to know that smudging is not same thing as smudging for the demonic energy, poltergeist energy. It's not same thing as cleansing. Okay, we still call it cleansing. Yes, of course, we still call it cleansing. But then cleansing for this type of spirit is not the same thing as cleansing for witchcraft. They are two different things. So when you call a person to come and cleanse your home, you need to know that you are calling them for which purpose. What type of cleansing do you want to be performed at your home? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. We'll have another video about this when we continue talking about, spirits. The reason I do videos about spirits is because, guys, we are visitors here. One day we will leave this place. We will go into the spiritual realm, into the spiritual world. We will go in, and when we go into the spiritual world, we want to see ourselves going into the light, not in the dark. We don't want to see ourselves, being roaming spirits, roaming ghosts. We don't want to be poltergeists. No. We want to cross into the light so that we can be, the good ancestors. This is what we want, because we want to be our spirit to rest peacefully when we leave this place. That's why I'm doing this video, because I want us guys to understand more about spirituality. To goes.